And today we are joined once again by my wonderful brother from the other side of the world in Transylvania. Guardian, welcome. How are you today?
Hello, hello. Like I'm sending everyone much love from my end of the world. It's 9 p.m. here, so we're pretty far away, but still going strong. So let's see what exciting things come through today.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Um, we were talking before we went on just to measure something for you all at 6 a.m. Central Time. We had an X1 flare, an X1.07. It looks like no, it came up on the register as X1. There was also an M7.9 a couple hours before that. There's we are having a lot of solar activity, and there are many of us here that feel it first, and then it hits a couple of days later, and then there are some who feel it only after it's made impact with the Earth. And so, just so y'all know, the X class flare didn't actually wasn't Earth facing in the way that the M was, the M7, I believe. Within the next day or two, we're very likely going to be feeling it in our bodies if you haven't started feeling it already. And if you're already feeling it, now you know why. So,
Yeah, I know why now. Okay.
yeah. So, have you been feeling extra strange in your body lately or today? Or, I'm curious because I
I
have.
mean, not just today, but just in general, like in the past 2 weeks or so. Like, I mean, I can't really I don't like separate like say like hey like this day it was much more intense than the
Yeah,
other. Like it tends to fluctuate, but yeah, like there are definitely days when I just like I like feel like I need to lay down and just like I don't like take a 30-minute break from what I'm doing and just like who
yeah,
trying to like recalibrate what's happening inside of me too. I don't
yeah,
or just like dizziness, disorientation, and like huge fatigue just like coming and going, but it also
yeah,
can like happen throughout the day too, like 3 times a day. Like I feel pretty okay, then 2 hours later this like wave just like comes in and I'm like, whoa, like i
yeah,
need to I need to rest or drink a coffee or something. It's just
yeah,
like, and there are like these days when just like going through the basic stuff is just like so difficult. It's almost like you're trying to like you're like in a swamp and you're like just trying to pushing forward when like all this mud is around you and
yeah,
you're not doing anything special, just like doing the basic stuff, but it's like so hard those days.
yeah. Like a lot of water in your pocket, like trying to
I don't
like
know, but yeah.
when we're out fly fishing and you walk through the water that has a good stream to it. We call it with walking with water in your pocket because you're like you're having to fight to take each step.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
exactly, yeah, feels definitely feels like that too, yeah.
yeah, yeah. I've been feeling that way as well. Like it feels like I don't know, gravity feels bigger, heavier. Like it just like your body's muscles aren't quite as happy to do whatever it is that you're doing right now. On top of it, I'm noticing that I have a lot of things that I want to do that but the motivation is not quite all there. Like so I'm doing a lot of planning.
Yeah, like I can show my calendar, it's full of stuff, but yeah. Yeah,
Right.
like the motivation like comes and goes. Like I'm usually very motivated and like very precise and consistent. But yeah,
Yeah.
like there are these points in the day when I just like it's just too much.
Yeah.
I just can't work through all the stuff coming in or whatever's happening energetically.
Right. And like Soul Chef Antonia just said, I'm feeling it, but it's been the perfect time for self care, self love, and allowing flow. I would say most of us, that's
Yeah,
really
good
what we're,
point.
yeah, meant to do, right? Like, I know for a while I started getting these weird headaches, and I've never really been a headache person. Like, some people just get them all the time, and I wasn't one
Hmm.
of those people typically. Um,
Hey,
and
it's
then
11:11 somewhere in the US right now.
it's 111 here. Yeah, so the PDT is 11:11 and we're 111 right now. It's funny, I looked at the clock last night. when I was doing a session yesterday evening, and it was 6 what was it? I took a screenshot. I took a picture. I got all of the numbers together. It was so cool. It was
Hmm.
taken too many pictures. Here we go. It was it was 626 on 622026. And like
Whoa.
all of these kind of palindromes and stuff are going to be happening for a little while. Like you'll notice them throughout this month, because we always put in the States anyway, we put the 6 in front, the number of the month in front of the rest of the date. But when those headaches were coming in, is what I was saying, is that was a while back when it first started to happen. And I found that as soon as I closed my eyes, then the headache would go away. And then when I opened my eyes, it would come back. And I would be like, Spirit, what's the deal? What's the deal? And they're saying that I wouldn't receive the types of I wouldn't receive the download the way I needed to if I was busy or distracted with other things. So I was meant to come to quiet so they could give the downloads to me, and so it makes it, if you then act in a proactive way, like Chef Antonio's talking about, utilize this time now so it doesn't get harder, taking those breaks made it so the headaches never had to come.
Yeah, good
Right.
point. I also experienced, I think in April, or at least towards the end of April, like I wasn't really paying attention to these waves coming in and like taking proper rest or care of myself. I was just like trying to push through it. And I don't know, like I got some kind of flu or something. And my
Yeah.
body forced me to like, hey, like you're going to rest now, if you like it or not.
Yeah.
You need to sleep if you like it or not. So yeah.
You don't have a choice
And
in
it
that.
took me I didn't have much choice in that anymore. So yeah, but it took quite some time to like recover. Like I'm not sure like what exactly happened. Like I was also breaking through a lot of like old patterns and like bringing up old family stuff. And I guess like that probably also contributed of like something shifting inside of me. And I usually recover
Right.
very quickly if I get sick. And this almost took me like 3 weeks to like get out of for some reason.
Wow. That's a lot longer.
Oh,
Yeah.
what did you see?
A lot of sense.
Yeah, like it usually took me like a few days. Just like I don't know, like I have like a very bad day when it hits. I have a semi bad day the next day, and on the third day I'm okay. But this one
Yeah.
took like 3 weeks
Yeah.
for some reason.
And it was exactly what we were talking about. Like, take it. It's this need for self-care. When it's not addressed. What the heck? What I was trying to do. Here we go. You want to see something? This is something else. This is just explain now. Oh, I have to open it first. Silly me. Me and technology are not always best friends, but it's not the best. It's even worse today, I've noticed. That's this is
Yeah,
a
like
screenshot I
spent
just
quite
took.
some time on Facebook. Okay, let's see it.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh no, I just said like I also like doing a
What
lot
did you
of
say?
like maintenance and like communication on internet, and like every platform is like doing weird stuff where like things not working.
Yeah.
Okay, so we can see it. Can you explain what is happening on the graph?
Yeah, so typically, a lot of you probably notice it usually when it's like got the yellows and the whites and the oranges. And people will often notice that kind of energy and think to them and feel it and be like, whoa, this is called integration energy. And most of the green kind of energy is typically us rather than the planet, right? But inside, if you look right here, right at the or at the third eye, this is so you have the crown's up here, the third eye's here, the throat, and it goes down like that, right? But look at all the orange and red we have right here in the third eye, where this bogged down frontal cortex kind of stuff is affected. And this is right now. This integration energy, when it's not white, when it's not big energy that we measure, this is, for me anyway, this is the hardest for me. This integration energy is when like I feel like someone unplugged me. I'm like, whoa, and so
You feel
this is
like
right
you're
now. I just
disintegrating. So
yeah. Exactly. So just so you know where we are in the energy that we're in, on top of these other measurements, that looks like work to me. When I look at that graph, I'm like, oh, that's work.
yeah, like was it like a Schumann resonance that we were watching or
Yes.
seeing? Okay, okay, okay. I was not sure. Was it
Yeah. I'm
like some
sorry. I
kind of
forgot.
solar activity or magnetic thing happening, or just the resonance of the Earth? But yeah,
Yeah. It's the Schumann. Thank you for mentioning that. I thought I said something.
yeah. I'm not on the point with these stuff, so I like to remind her sometimes.
Yeah. Thank you. Also, do you want to see some more measurements?
Yeah, like if you have
This is kind of
something
cool.
exciting, yeah.
Okay, so we're at R2 conditions. So I'm just going to make it big and then take it. Whoops. Oh, right. I have to pull it down because it's a different screen. Recently, Restream has updated to be more efficient, apparently, and it doesn't always seem that way. It just makes it so I have to figure out how to do. Okay, here we go. So here's the R2 conditions currently, and if you can see this big. This has just happened. This one they're talking about here is the M 9.3 flare that we just had a couple of hours before the X flare, which is the
Mhm.
one that's Earth facing. And it kind of gives us a little bit more understanding of like how it's going to affect us, and that we're expecting probably some northern lights from this. I don't know how far south it'll go, but we're for sure going to be feeling this. There's another graph as well that I'm going to go to. That's so this is the geomagnetic field. Uh, the magnetosphere is another way that people will say it. It's yeah, I think that every way is correct. Okay, here. And so this is like when we get energy off of the sun. Is it sharing?
Yeah,
There
I
it
can
goes.
see it. Yeah.
When we get energy off of the sun, then we don't always know it, but it so the center here, the little circle in the middle is us. Excuse
Hmm.
me, and I got to go back to it. And so you can actually see that once I push play here, that it's our protective coating kind of gets thinned. Like look over here, you can really see it. You can see how it's like degrading a bit. But what's easiest to notice is this one. This is my favorite graph because of the way that they measure it. It makes it so the Earth is in the middle. The circle in the middle is the Earth, and it's like our toroidal field, basically, right?
Hmm.
Our magnetosphere and the cut planes of it. Is it not playing? Seriously, it's not going. Well, point that I was making here is that
Maybe try dragging the
it's thin.
slider. Try dragging the slider manually. Maybe no, doesn't work. Okay.
No, no. Maybe because maybe this one's still playing. No, it's not. Well, anyway, if you're interested in this, you can go to www.swpc.noaa.gov, and then it'll tell you this is really cool free graphs that you can go and find measurements of. The point of this is we are getting kind of hit right now energetically as a planet,
Yeah.
and you're going to probably feel some kind of way. Some people are exhilarated by it, and if that's you, that's awesome. Congratulations. The rest of us, we're walking in cement that's almost all the way cured.
Yeah, for me, it's like fluctuating. Like it can be exhilarating too, and I try to use it the best I can. But yeah, like just sometimes it just like hits me like a brick or something. And like also
Yeah,
Maya shares something
yeah.
cool. The energies builds up inside until I start to feel scattered, and then I remember to do,
How far
yeah,
down
like
did you
I'm
go?
not sure. And then I remember to do Guardian's Violet Flame meditations again. Yes. Well, thank you for doing that.
Yeah, yeah. That's a really good point. Thank you for bringing that up. if you are interested, going to Guardian's channel, which should be linked to this video description in YouTube already. If it's not, the highlight doesn't always work till that. Sometimes it has to be done first. You can go find that in Guardian. I actually put it up in the community section a couple of weeks ago too, so you would be able to find the specific videos for Guardian's Violet Flame Meditation Marathon. What I did is I posted in the community section the first of the week, and then you did Monday through Friday that week, didn't you?
Yeah, like we did 5 days. I mean, for every weekday we did one. And it was really cool. Like even for me, I was absolutely floored by Friday for doing it like consistently every day with people. But it was a pretty cool
that
experience.
was fun.
Yeah, and I also like a lot of people. Yeah, like a lot of people said that they're still doing it, and we did it like almost a year ago. So
yeah, has it been almost a year ago? Seriously?
I think it was in the fall or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
So we're in the summer. So yeah.
And that really does. The violet flame really helps. The transmutation that you receive from it is amazing. Something else is going on before I forget. And I see that Chef Deb helped me to remember to say something. We had another fireball. Have you heard this story yet? What's going on?
No.
Oh my goodness. All right. I made this silly graphic that was like from like the kiddos art project kind of thing, but it works. It's to show the placement of these explosions or booms is what they're calling them, I guess. Though I actually wrote the wrong date, say May, not June. So these are so I'm just going to show you real quick so you can see the map and we can talk about it.
Okay.
It's really fascinating. My computer's actually really sluggish. I probably have too many windows open.
Yeah, like we are having some lag on your end, so maybe closing a few tabs would be beneficial. Freeing up some virtual memory in your machine.
Yeah. I lost my background. Okay. Well, it's not sharing. It's just not showing my background. So yeah, let me close some stuff up. Oh, there we go. Okay, so the large booms this week is what I called this, and this you guys get to see my background now. My background failed me. So this was the first one that's highlighted here is May 28th. Then it's showing the different times when it happened. There was one in South Carolina, and a few hours later there was one in Florida, and then we had one up here in I actually forgot the name of the state. It's so bad. I covered it up too. Massachusetts. But then there was another one over Michigan, which is over here, just last night or this morning. I can't remember, but it's a thing. These booms are happening, these bangs, and it's not everybody knows exactly what they are. They're giving some other kind of explanations for them, but I don't totally buy it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but what have you found so far? Are there some kind of
they're saying
UFPs or UAPs, or what are they?
Yeah. So the one over in Maine, they said that one was an exploding meteorite. The one that Chef Deb is referring to was actually seen over 3 states, like a streaking fireball and bang. The one in Florida, there was an explosion of a rocket. They have video that they showed saying that that's what happened. I'm not saying that what they're telling us about that is correct or true. I'm just saying what they said. And then The one in South Carolina, they claimed, um, I it was a whole 20 to 38 hours later before they came up with some type of excuse or reason. So I don't know if I buy it. Um, but it was felt so big and loudly that people thought it was an earthquake, that they were hearing an earthquake. Yeah, it was a pretty big deal. And now there's so many more going on. And the one that Chef Dab's reporting about, talking about, was reported to be seen across several states. It was a big streaking fireball. And it's weird because it's like it came in and then it curled back up on its exit. It didn't land, and it was like, yeah, it's something going on. It's. What do you think that might be? Just by my explanation or description.
I don't know. Like, I'm not an expert on aerial phenomenons. I don't know.
Thank you. It's Massachusetts. Thank you so much. Oops, I clicked the wrong one, but thank you. She says it was in Massachusetts. Oh, it's Antonia's birthday. Where is that? I missed that link. Or
Hey,
that.
happy birthday.
Yeah, happy birthday. Here it is. It's my birthday, so I feel like I am getting double. Yeah. Happy solar return. Yeah, there a lot of energy comes in. If you haven't missed it yet, if you can take a moment, a tradition that we've always done, and it's a Swedish tradition, to stop with and take a moment of reflection, the moment that you were born. There's some kind of resetting that happens there. That's where the birthday wish tradition even came from, is this old way of doing things. So it's weird not having a background. I'm very distracted by it.
Just try not to look at yourself.
Yeah. Oh wait, I can change it here while we talk. Oh, it's just not loading in. If I turn it off and then turn it on, maybe that'll do it. It's fine. I don't care. It just is distracting. I don't typically look at myself anyway. It was funny. I just got done saying that I had too many windows open because I have more stuff I want to show you guys. I want to also pull up the solar flare graphs and all that. But so happy birthday, Chef, Soul Chef Antonia. That's awesome.
Happy birthday.
And Adrian says that the same thing. We're all the integration, sleeping all day, yet I feel my body integrating something, like you, and then needing a nap for after you wake up. You have been having like you feel like you sleeping was so hard on you that it's time to go take a nap.
Yeah, like I also had some laughed about it with my wife. Like usually I take the kids to school in the morning, and sometimes we're very lucky, and one of her classmates' grandpa takes them to school. So we just like prep our daughter, and like there we go, and we were good.
Yeah.
I think we had like a day like our daughter was like completely so sleepy and didn't want to go to school, crying and all that stuff. Like she wants to sleep and all that stuff.
Right.
Here we prepped her. Okay, like here you go. Like she went off to school with her classmate's grandfather, and we were like, let's go back to bed. Like,
Yeah.
I would throw the kid in the window on the door and like go to school, and we were like the example parents. We go back to sleep afterwards.
That's awesome. That's awesome, though. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That because right now, what the kind of energy we're in, that's what our body wants us to do, right? I like the cartoon way of how mornings can happen. My cat was really big about waking me up today. Normally that's not the case, but he was like, pat me. And I was just like, dude, I'm get out of my room, and I close the door. I'm going back to bed. Yeah. But it's the sonic booms. That's right. So if you look up the sonic booms, that's how you'll be able to find it. I think maybe the reason technology is so wonky is that it doesn't work well with our new rising consciousness. This is Rose Matter.
Yeah, like also the frequency of the earth is changing, the frequency of the sun is changing, and like all the magnetic stuff that you just shared is like playing tricks and like recalibrating everything on the planet, especially electronics too. So everything is
yeah,
being affected. I think like the thing that I was like getting a few years ago about like our technology will need to change in order to like adapt to the new energetics of the planet. I'm
yeah,
not sure how that's going to unfold, but I guess we need to adapt if we want to continue to use our internet and all that stuff.
yeah,
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 like there are a lot of like power outages, like cell phone reception is like out the window. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't, and like yeah, like it's
yeah,
because of all the energetic fluctuations that are happening. The earth is changing, and like we need to change too. And our technology
yeah,
needs to change too.
right. Yeah. And like it is a split. We're doing some kind of split right now. There's some people who are choosing this other world. And that's actually that's why I found out who Dolores Cannon is. I didn't know her about her at all. And um, I've been watching Guardian, and he would go live every Monday at noon when I was in the Pacific, and that would be my, what I would look forward to it all week long. And I would meet all of my friends in the audience, and we'd chat in the chat, and we ended up, that's where the Zoom meetings really came from, and all of that. That's where it all began. And you know, I don't know, remember what I was saying. I just started going on that tangent. That was a really amazing window of time. It was Guardian that really, uh, that he was the final push out the door. I've been getting like pressure from my guides and stuff from all kinds to do a YouTube channel, and I just didn't want to. I like being the one taking the picture, not all of the other pictures of me earlier in life until I started doing YouTube were a blur because I was ducking. I've never
Oh,
wanted to be in the picture, and
hmm.
so, but you really had a huge hand in that. So thank you, Guardian.
I'm happy to be of service. Yeah. Yeah, like I had the same stuff too with not wanting to start a YouTube channel, so I can empathize with that too.
Yeah,
I mean, it's like a
yeah,
big thing of like putting yourself out there because, like, especially if you're like a very much an introvert. So yeah, it's a huge leap, basically.
yeah, yeah. It definitely is. Oh yeah, I remember. It was, and you're the one. It was because of your content. It created an algorithm where uh, a video popped up that I didn't click it yet or anything, but it had the same picture as Spirit had been showing me, and that's two Earths pulling apart, like,
Hmm.
or one Earth pulling apart and becoming two. And she talked about that same thing that we're doing right now, the great split, where some people are choosing a more natural life and more inner stuff, and some people are choosing, I mean, to be very blunt, something like that, those sci-fi cyborg kind of movies, maybe not to that extreme, but in some cases, I mean, that's a thing. I know a lot of people are talking about getting chipped, and getting this implant in their brain for so they can Google all the time and stuff. You know, it's a and it does visually seem like a split occurring right before our eyes. Even in the Bible, they say one, um, two in the field, one remains. Things like that, meaning like they talk about a couple different things, but like basically they're saying is like a third of the planet remains after everybody else kind of goes someplace. And we'd always, as at least in my family, I'm sure a lot of people who were brought up in any kind of religion were something like this anyway. It was implied that two-thirds of the planet would die, when in fact it feels very much the opposite. It feels like that's they're describing these two Earths, and the population of 2/3 may be choosing this other Earth, this old Earth.
I don't know, disruptive Earth. At least like a lot of people are checking out on our end and like or are in the verge of doing so, at least in our vicinity here. Like people who don't want to adapt and like
Yeah,
just like holding on to the old ways or like dysfunctional behaviors and like belief systems and like everything is just like becoming amplified and it's like almost like a self-destructive thing happening in their lives. And
yeah,
yeah, it's like not a very pleasant thing to see, but that's
yeah.
their path, I guess. So
Right. And you know, to each their own. And it's really cool to see how many of us are like, I mean, everybody's finding each other, you know, the community that resonates with the person is just appearing, through the means of things like this kind of a video or Zoom meetings or different types of, ways to connect. I mean, if it wasn't for the introduction of the use of Zoom on a free level, I would never have tried it. I don't think. But it's
mhm.
exactly what Spirit was showing me, that the way they showed me my future, they said it looked like I was looking into people's windows. Oh, and hey, my background came back. I didn't notice that. Um, that's how much I don't look at myself. I just don't care. Uh, is um, what did I just say? I got distracted by that.
Yeah, like some kind of premonition of you doing stuff and you were like seeing yourself looking through windows,
Yeah, looking through
Windows
people's windows
11.
into their living room and their bedrooms and stuff, and I was like, that that doesn't. Oh, here it is. You disappeared for a second. Um,
Yeah, like something fluctuated. Is there a storm or something? Solar storm,
where
maybe.
it probably is. That was a pretty good sized one. They're talking
Yeah.
about auroras.
I
So
mean, the everyone's chat just disappeared. So if you want to ask something, then please type it in again. I can't see the chat. I mean, it's empty. I can only see
okay.
Rose Matter's latest comment. The rest is like
Oh,
gone.
you don't get to see all the older ones. Well, I'm going through them
Yeah.
now, and I'll put them up on the screen. Like
Oh, okay.
living light, we are recalibrating our nervous system to hold higher frequencies. Right? There's something else here too. Yesterday I had a pure white moth. This is okay. This is a thing, Chef Deb. There's been a bunch of people talking about this. Y'all know about the white calf buffalo woman story, right? The Rainbow Warriors, the white calf
Yeah.
buffalo woman, and she talked about how once a white calf buffalo is born on the land of the Lakota, then the prophecy can be shared. And that happened in 1994 or 95. I can't remember. It was somewhere in there. I remember getting to know about it while I was in school, is all I remember. But then we start to see white animals other places. Sometimes pink counts as white because, like, dolphins and elephants look light pink when they're white. Yesterday, she had a pure white moth land on my front storm door window. Then later, I seen a pure white hawk, red tail, swoop to grab a groundhog in the yard across the street. It was huge. I'm in the city, and she's in the city, and she saw these whites.
Hmm.
That's so cool.
Yeah, like that's very interesting. Yeah.
The coming of the times. There's a lot of folklore and conversation about this kind of thing. If you see a white deer, and they're talking about not albino, not to discriminate or anything, just simply the ones with the black eyes, not the red eyes, are the ones that they're talking about. And it's a thing. You can find it in all kinds of different folklore and tradition. And this is Rose Matter. She just had a pure white moth the other day also. It kept flying back to her. It's so cool.
And I keep seeing crickets. So
Interesting. Yeah, my cat just killed a cricket. I was so sad. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
oh,
want to say. Like our cat just brought like 3 dead crickets in front of my door like a few days ago in the morning.
wow. There's a, so cricket symbolizes luck in every tradition. That's a symbol used for it. Though in some cultures there it's a little bit more pronounced, uh, Eastern philosophies and like uh, like Chinese medicine kind of stuff is where I guess it supposedly came from. The belief that they're
Yeah,
lucky.
and also like they're like a symbol for like you are able to like manifest things that you always wanted to, or like things are very malleable right now, and like
Yeah,
pay attention to guidance because like you can be at the right place at the right moment and like make things happen, like manifest your dreams and your ideal reality basically, or at least that's
yeah,
what I'm getting from them. And it's right really nice constantly seeing them in the garden.
right. And it's quite an honor if they get in, if they come into your house. It's thought that if you get a cricket in your house, I know I don't always feel that way. I usually like, oh gosh, we got to get that cricket out of here. It's going to keep me awake, But like, um, there, it's known as it's quite an offering, saying that your home is one that uh, something as pure as a cricket would want to be in. It must be a nice, cozy place of energy. So it's a compliment.
Hmm.
Yeah. So that like this Ariel's talking about how it's the fifth when we move to the fifth dimension, the rest stay in the one is if who want to stay in the loop is the belief system behind that the way Dolores Cannon talked about when she was describing the 3 waves of volunteers. And then you later ended up you became a QHHT practitioner, didn't you?
Yeah. Hmm. I also read the 3 Waves of Volunteers. I think that was the first book that I read from her. Then I was so fascinated by the whole thing that I had a regression in 2013. And after that, I wanted to learn the whole process too. So I became a practitioner in 2014, a year later. And it was pretty cool. Learned a lot of good stuff. And it's a really good process of like getting great information and creating healing on a very, very deep level.
What is it exactly, if you don't mind, for those who don't know?
Oh yeah. Well, basically, it's called hypnotherapy. But if you're not into that scientific or stuff, then it's basically a guided meditation that takes you very deep. I don't remember like which state of trance. Like it's the state right before you go to sleep, and you need someone who guides you in that state because your ego mind is turned off in that state, so you don't have all the interfering crap from your ego and conscious mind. And that's basically the phase when all the weird imagery and experiences happen right before you go to sleep. And that's where the
Yeah,
hypnotic regression takes place. And you have the practitioner who is like guiding you with questions through that specific state. Because, like, if you wouldn't have someone who keep you busy, then you will probably just fall asleep in that state.
right,
And yeah, like your subconscious or higher self, however you want to phrase it, like it takes you to different places. It shows you different types of experiences that are relevant to you at that time. And sometimes it can be very abstract and I don't know, like a lot of unexpected stuff can happen. But at the end, like everything comes to like full circle and you understand like why have you been experiencing those things and how all that ties into what you're going through right now in your current life too. Like it's not necessarily a past life regression, although many people can see it as such and it can happen many times, but you can go into a future version of yourself or I don't know, like a parallel version or maybe a past event that happened in your current lifetime. So a lot of unexpected stuff can happen. But yeah, it's a really good process for like going deep and finding the root of many problems.
right. That's awesome. And this goes along exactly with what we always talk about too, is that there's always an underlying cause for a symptom,
Mhm.
right? Yeah, we were. By the way, in the audience, what we're talking about, there was it turned 144, and so a lot of people saw the 144, 144,000. And I just said that, and we've been on for 40 minutes, and there's 40 people in the audience between all the different channels.
Awesome.
That's pretty cool. Um, uh, with doing this, we'll find that. So, for instance, one of the things that see, I came in through the back door with the way that Dolores Cannon is, and what I didn't just discover QHHT till I listened to some of her talks for a little while. Um, and some of the things she was talking about is exactly what I'm saying here, is that everything starts with an emotion, and the emotion it comes in often from previous experiences long before this lifetime. And not always do we know what to point at, and then when we resolve or address the underlying cause, which is the emotional body, then the physical one resolves itself. Often we'll do the 1-2 punch kind of an idea, where we'll address it with natural things that grow around you to heal your body, while also simultaneously addressing the underlying emotional cause to resolve it more quickly. Though, like, I've been witness to people who had advanced terminal illnesses, and we're not going to throw the word out there, but the big old C word, there's people with, months, being told they had months to live, and then addressing the underlying emotional cause connected to that area of their body, while simultaneously doing natural parasite cleansing, were healed. Like, literally. And that will, along with change in lifestyle enough that they're not including more and more parasites into their bodies. Very normal, basic moving, get up and wiggle around kind of stuff. You don't have to do anything really big. And these people, I'm talking about real serious situations that have resolved overnight. Addressing the underlying cause, emotional cause, addresses where the parasites are collecting, is why that's done that way. So anyway, it's really cool. I really dig it.
Yeah.
And
Jessica just shared, your hair looks exceptionally elegant and healthy today, Mila. You too, Guardian.
I had
Thank you.
it. Guardian, your hair looks so elegant today.
Thank you. Yours too.
Thank you. I actually discovered a fun little hack. It keeps the cats from chewing on my hair, and it makes it have this extra fluff. Is I'll just put it in a bun with like a scrunchie while I sleep, and then it's like fluffy
Oh, I
when I
thought
wake
you were
up.
like spraying like citric oil on your hair to keep the cats away.
Yeah. That's pretty funny. And so through this mechanism, this means Guardians, awesome. Yeah, your hair would smell terrific. Is Then you could also discover aspects of you on a higher self level that you can later refer back to and have like a regular kind of relationship with these parts of you.
Yeah, or past
Right?
versions of yourself too. Although it's like recommended to like lock away. I mean, what as the session is ending, like all aspects of you are like put back into their proper place so they don't disrupt your current lifetime, because like you don't want other stuff bleeding into this experience that is like not part of it. But I am still connected to them, so I can like communicate with different aspects of myself that I had regressions with, and I got a lot of ultra interesting info from them from those time periods. and like circumstances they were living under and all that stuff that you don't get in history books. But yeah, like it's an amazing experience. We are very complex beings.
Yeah, that's so much fun. That's and a lot of your art, I always feel like many lives of energies flowing through the paintings you create.
I'm not sure, probably, yeah.
Yeah, I really do. Like I feel like when I see your work, I think of I feel like more than one person made it. And it feels like people from before, like maybe that you were before, if that's a way to say it.
Yeah,
You know,
probably. Yeah, like I try not to think too much about it when I'm doing it. I get like a vague picture or idea or something, and then I just like start drawing and like stuff happens. And just like let it come through
do
me
you want to?
as purely as possible.
Yeah. And it is so pure, the energy of the paintings that you create. I don't know if anyone's seen any examples. You want to show a couple of
Yeah, like I
examples for
guess I'm
us?
not sure how the lighting, how good it is, but we can
Well, I'll
try.
make you big. Oh, wait,
Oh, I
I'm
just
big
turned
there.
off my
I'll make
light.
you big.
Yeah, I'm just going to show like tours. I mean, you have a few in the background, but I'm not going to show too many. Yeah, like we have a smaller peacock one. Like this doesn't have anything super profound in the background. I just
That's
wanted to
cute.
paint a white peacock with flowers for some reason. I'm not sure how good it is on
There's
the
a lot of
image.
code there too. Pardon, go on. What'd you say?
I'm
I
not
cut
sure
you
how
off.
good it is in the video footage, but and this is one of my
It's beautiful.
favorites. I'm not sure how well you can hear me. Like this has a lot more stuff going in the background for her. I'm not sure how good it is on the video footage though. Like she has some
It's
gold
pretty good.
in the background. Okay. Yeah, like the main
Yeah.
idea behind this one was like we're going through like a turmoil, like a lot of upheaval crap happening in the world, and that's like the storm around her, and like trying to find your center and like holding your own energy amidst the storm and like making gold happen in the meantime, like manifesting all the amazing stuff. Almost like the flood coming in, but like you're not like suffocated by the water or washed away, like you're riding the wave with it, basically.
Yeah. That actually brought tears to my eyes to see that image. Thank you for sharing.
Oh, thank you. Oh,
That's beautiful. Do you have any more? Do you want to show any more? You
yeah, like
don't have to. It's okay.
I have. Let me see. Like the next ones are not public, and basically these are commission works. So if you're watching, I mean, probably some of you are are in the chat, but in the live call right now who commissioned this work. Like this is not public yet. This is another white peacock with a lot of flowery stuff
Oh my,
happening.
wow.
Like it's not big, but there's a lot of beautiful detail. Like this is mostly my wife's handiwork. Like I designed it the piece, but she actually painted it. So, and I also
Wow.
contributed to the finishing touches of the whole thing, bringing it all together.
That's gorgeous.
Thank you.
I'm truly getting emotional looking at this. I'm not that person. I don't go to museums and cry.
Oh,
I don't do that.
these are like very small paintings. So when you have like a big, large one in front of you, that's even more impactful. So. And this is one of my latest favorites. Like this is a Syrian like water goddess or like connected to the ocean. Like this doesn't have
Yeah,
any gold or anything extra in it, but it's a very beautiful and simple painting.
it's gorgeous.
Yeah, like I try to add some
Wow.
cosmic elements to it, but still trying to keep it very
That
watery.
that hole in space behind her looks like a real portal, like I could go through it.
Yeah, like I would like the main idea was kind of like a very I don't know, like hazy moon or something, or planet in the distance.
Oh, I see. Wow, that's
Yeah, but
gorgeous.
everyone sees something else in it. So I'm just sharing what I got from it, and like everyone will see something else. So that's why they're like
Right.
so symbolic and weird and surreal, because like everyone needs to see something else in it.
Right. And it's so healing. Like, I feel uplifted simply having the honor of looking at it for a moment. All
Thank
of
you.
them. Thank you. Is that it? You have any more?
I have some. That's all that I had next to me. So
Okay. Okay. Let me share the screen with you again. Wow. Well, thank you so much. I don't know if you saw the like this like Kavana says, Guardian is so humble. His art is amazing.
yeah, I just
And
started
a
out.
lot of
So
people,
who knows what else we will be creating in a year?
yeah, beautiful artwork. And if anyone is interested, that's something I'm still crying. I literally had an emotional reaction to it. Like
Wow.
mostly on the divine feminine side. I felt myself crying, but only mostly this I was the one weeping tears. I've never had that happen before. It's so weird and cool.
Yeah, like they
Divine
have a lot
feminine.
of divine feminine energy to them. And it's so weird because I'm a guy and I just make these happen.
That's awesome. I mean, you're a pretty balanced guy though. Like I mean, you're not like some of the people I have to fish past, you know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
there's you're so much more balanced than most of the men that I typically will interact with, so which is beautiful. That's the goal. That's the ultimate goal,
Yeah, bring
right?
balance, basically.
Yeah, exactly. Diamond Heart 888. Love the watery goddess being. Water is life. We are all water, liquid, diamond, plasma,
Mhm.
crystalline, jewels, and gems.
Yeah, like by the way, like you can
Yeah.
check out the other paintings that we did on my Facebook. They're like the link will be in the description of this video too, and also in my latest live event. Like, and all, hey, like you can go to my channel. I just remembered, if you go to my YouTube channel, like the first link on my YouTube channel, like each YouTube channel has some links to it in the about section or wherever, and the first link is to the
Right.
Facebook profile. So let's connect there
Awesome.
too. Yeah, like send me a friend request or something.
Right. And if any of you are friends of mine on Facebook, you'll see that I just recently shared a piece of his work. Like I think it was yesterday
I
or
think
maybe
so,
this morning.
yeah. Was it that
Something. It's been
lady who was
recent.
like submerged in water? I think
Yeah.
so, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Symbolic representations go straight to the subconscious mind while we are mesmerized looking at it. Thank you, Mila, for asking to see. I agree that each person interprets the symbols
Hmm.
and they have deep meaning for each viewer. I love that too. And I have to say that was something really cool I had noticed about your personality as you were sharing is that, a lot of people who make something, they tell you that they try to tell you how to interact with it. And that's not always a bad thing exactly, but it was quite refreshing to have you say, whatever you get from it's right.
Yeah.
Like that was so refreshing.
Yeah, it's just like with the ancient texts, like they're very symbolic and cryptic, and everyone can interpret them different ways, or like everyone gets, I don't know, like different type of information out of them that resonates with them at that time, basically.
Yeah. So someone has a question.
Cool.
Are you the one?
Our connection is
Oh,
like going in and out, but we're still here.
that's
We're
okay.
still going. So
We're still
yeah.
here. We're wrapping up in a little bit anyway. It's about your bedtime. I'm going to send you to bed. um, Ariel asks, are you the one who paints online and talks? If so, I've watched you a few times.
No,
You don't do
I
it
didn't do that right.
simultaneously,
No,
right?
no. I like to focus on
Yeah.
painting.
Yeah.
Maybe I would do it. I'm
Well,
not
there-
sure. I could like imagine like doing calligraphy. Like my real passion is like doing ink drawings and like doing calligraphy. Like I can do that and probably talk in the same time, but I would not be able to paint and talk at the same time.
yeah, yeah. I would
Yeah,
struggle
like
with it.
painting is
I
very
actually
new
tried
to
to do
me.
it.
Yeah, like painting is very new to me. Like I painted digitally, but not in a physical medium. So I'm still getting used to the whole thing, how it works. So
Yeah, and it's a craft. I tried. I used to, because my family were real big Bob Ross fans.
hmm.
And I come from a family of artists too. Like
Really? Okay.
generation. Everybody are artists. Everybody's a computer artist in my family. And that's the whole story of like how my dad became one of the Microsoft people, and when we were little, and all that stuff. And like um, we had. He was a computer artist when we used a Commodore 64 to make art.
Yeah, pixel art. Yeah.
Like that's how long ago.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was serious pixel. Like you go to the paint program and you have a little paintbrush and you like there's squares.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, I have done that a few times, but yeah, it's very old school.
Yeah, yeah. There's a question in the audience. I know we probably need to wrap this up in just a little bit, but we will be doing. I don't know about doing a live channeling. Is what Fenya's asking, or are we going to be doing something else this month? Do you think?
Yeah,
It's
like
the beginning of June, so we have a whole month ahead of us. But
yeah, like we could do a channeling session on an I know weekday as we did last
yeah,
month.
we'll have to.
Yeah, like we can like
I think it worked out
uh,
best to do it on a Tuesday.
yeah, we can talk about it later and like publish the date and the time.
Yeah, cool. Um, yeah, these are really cool when we do them. Guardian, I'll host it, so I'll just be the hostess where I like, you know, interact with people who are at the Zoom meeting, and kind of keeping up with them on chat. And Guardian goes into a channeling state and channels his guides. It's really fun. It's really fun. Like there's been a bunch of times where I've gotten the chance to ask them a handful of questions about like what it's like for them, what they eat and live, and like what's their culture like, and why are they doing what they're doing, and all these things. And they're so cool. They're very altruistic group, that really just care about everybody else, but they also are like so balanced that they're not really emotional beings.
I
Like
mean,
they're
they
real
are.
stable.
They are emotional,
Mhm.
but they're very balanced.
That's what I mean.
Yeah, like
That's what I
but there
mean.
was
Because
like
I hang
one
out with
occasion
like
when they
some
become
spirits
upset
and stuff.
too. Like there was one occasion when they become upset regarding a specific topic, but that was a long time ago.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. So if anybody does want to ever join us, that's what that is when we announce that, is that Guardians, it's the Tahute, and you'll see it like typically it's in the announcement. I'll post it on Telegram and YouTube before we do it, and then people can join us. And it's a Zoom meeting, so you do want to show up for that. But we haven't set a date yet. Just letting y'all know what that's about, what it's like. So
Yeah, like it's not going to
also,
be recorded, so you have to be there. You
exactly.
can't watch the replay.
If someone wants to have a art piece commissioned, do a commissioned thing with you, how do they go about doing that, Guardian?
Yeah, like connect with me on Facebook or write me an email that you can find in my YouTube videos. But in general, like commissions happen in a very specific and holistic way. So it's like has multiple parts to it. There's like the first part is you have like a completely free like energy recalibration healing session with me. Like I've done private sessions in the past that I stopped for like 2 years, and now like I brought all of that back and like yeah, like what is that sound? Are those your kittens?
It's my phone.
Oh,
It's
okay.
telling me that I have a delivery at the door.
Oh, okay, okay, okay. So yeah, like, do you want to wrap up, or while you get the delivery, I can like share how it works?
Okay, I'll be back in just a second. You go
Okay,
ahead.
I will entertain everyone in the meantime. So yeah, like the first part is I call it like a higher self integration process. It's very important of like finding and knowing like what you want and like what your higher self wants. What's the ideal life that you want to manifest for yourself? And basically, the first part of the meditation or transformation is a transmutational meditation when we clear all the crap out of your system, purify your entire body, mind, and spirit, bring back everything into balance and in that centered state. Then, in some cases, like people find and envision their highest reality, their future self, in that divine state. Some people know in beforehand, like it depends. But then you, with the great clarity, you see your higher self. Like, how do you want to manifest that amazing reality for yourself? And we bring that reality back into the now moment and integrate all that future you, the ideal version of you, in the physical body and make it tangible and real. And yeah, like basically bringing back all that future energy into your now moment, like creating a bridge between the higher you and the present you, basically. And it's something that you can repeat over and over again. And after that, like if you want a commissioned painting, then it can totally happen too. Like capturing the energies of what just happened, or symbols, colors, animal totems, or whatever like comes through that like resonates and activates you. But that, of course, that needs to be paid because it's a physical object that needs to be created and
Well, that's
and
awesome.
delivered across the seas usually. So that takes resources and time.
Right. But you offer so much ahead of it just for free. I just
Yeah,
find
like
that so
the higher
beautiful. And
self
then,
integration process is free. So if anyone who is interested in like communicating and integrating their higher version, then shoot me an email. It's in all of my YouTube videos, or just yeah, like connect with me on Facebook. That's the most easiest, I think. I hang out a lot right there, right now.
right on. Yeah, Facebook's changed lately. It's been different over the than in comparison to over the recent years.
Yeah, I dropped out for
Got
like
it.
5 years, so I don't know what it was like.
Yeah, I got kicked out on in 2020. They booted me. They never told me why. They said I didn't I violated community standards, but they didn't say what standards they were talking about.
Yeah.
And so I was
Also,
like,
my
good. I was already thinking about leaving
yeah,
y'all.
also like two of my paintings got the same like flagging by community violating community standards. And like there were like all these criterias of like harsh language or violence and stuff like that. I'm like, what does this have to do with my paintings of like someone floating in water or something? I don't know, like
I
whatever.
know. Someone. Uh, I don't know, Rose Matter, how to answer that because I think it's different based on each person's experience. She wants to know price point, if that's something that you want to answer.
Oh, okay. Well, we will talk about that during the session and like work out something. Like it's
Right.
different for in every case. So there are a lot of possibilities on what can be done, which
That's
is
what I was
not
thinking.
going to be addressed here now.
That makes sense. Well, and if you are interested in connecting with Guardian, there's a lot of different ways to find him. And if you still can't find him, if there's something that happens, shoot me a line. A lot of you know how to get a hold of me. And I'm in Telegram and even just a comment in this video, and I'll lean you in the right direction. Uh, I'm as the creator of this content, the only one that's able to post links to other places. It's just the way that YouTube rolls, which not as isn't entirely bad. I remember there was a time there where it seemed like there were links for dirty websites in every video, and now there's not anymore. So,
Yes. I
um,
remember when I started
yeah,
YouTube, I did my first uploads, and my first comments were like links to pornography sites. So I was
Yeah.
like, what is happening?
Yeah, right. Well, they can't do that anymore, and
Yeah.
no one can share any links at all, except for the host. So if you do have if you do, I'll make sure that it's linked in this description, though.
Yeah.
The usable email address, your Facebook link, as well as being linked to your YouTube channel. So, and then lastly, I got my own thing going on too that I just want to advertise before we go. Do you have a second? Is it okay?
Yeah, like the
I know you're
event that's
probably
happening.
tired.
Is it this month? I forgot. Yes.
Yeah,
On
it's
the
in just a few
12th.
weeks.
Yeah.
The 19th, in 16 days is when we're getting we're started. And so the 19th, 20th, and 21st for this solstice, this June solstice, it's a really powerful window of energy that we're going to be in. And I've been guided to go to the sacred mountain, which is the crystal mountain, Mount Ida. And we're going to collect crystals. We're going to they just are laying on the surface, as well as you can dig and get bigger ones. And we're all going to the mine, and there's all these beautiful ceremonies and offerings. We got drums and different types of percussion instruments, and we're going to do ceremonies with cacao. We're going to lead qigong daily. Erin from Consciously Erin, the human Schumann, she's going to be there as a guest. She's going to offer her services. There's a bunch of practitioners coming to this event as participants that are all it's going to be amazing how many people are going to be gathered around. So there are 4 tickets left. I miscounted before, and so there are 3 but 4 left for anyone who is interested. Now's the time to jump on it. For more information, please go to highervibrations.com. It's spelled with an 8 because that's how they made my email, and I'm just stuck with that way. And it's kind of been a cool symbol to have 8. So anyway, anyone who's interested, please. Thank you, Guardian. Please click this link or go to the website on your own, and you'll be able to see a lot of really cool things there. So thank you so much. And Guardian just sent me the links that I'll need so I'll be able to put them on this show as soon as we're done. I think it takes like 5 minutes for it to like do its thing before it lets me update any information on it.
I'm not sure.
But
like, it's really cool that you have your website now. So congrats on doing the event.
Yeah.
And all of that.
Isn't that cool? It's taken me this to be motivated to do it. Like, I mean, it's surprisingly, I've always thought it was so hard, but it's really not. It's really not. It used to be, I think. My last example of it, I still had an AOL CD that I needed to use to be able to go on the internet.
Wow. I haven't got that period. So I just had like dial-up modems.
Gosh, I forget how much younger you are than me. Yeah, I was there. I had AOL, not AOL 2 point anything. It was 1. Like we used to call each other's landlines just to listen to them answer the phone and be like, hello, and then we would laugh because the computer was saying the person's voice. Anyway, yeah, it was
the good old time.
Well,
simpler times, that's for sure.
Much simpler.
Yeah, like now I can like download with 40 megabytes per second. So
yeah, it's crazy. And it's just changing more every day. But in the meantime, for anyone who wants to detach and disconnect from the electric and kind of get back into the spirit, reach out to Guardian and commission a piece of beautiful, soul uplifting work. I'm really impressed with what you do. And the fact that you meet with people beforehand.
Session if you don't want a painting. So
what was that?
Or just simply have a higher self alignment session if you don't want a painting.
Yeah.
You just have to reach out.
It's so right. It's so awesome that you offer that. Thank you for doing that. Well, we should probably get going and let you go to bed. And I gotta do some stuff too. I'm just getting super excited. We only got a couple of weeks before the party, so I just get in the last minute, kind of the stuff that you can't do until you get closer to it. So I'm gonna get going too. Thank you for being here today, Guardian. This was a great show.
Yeah, I had a lot of fun, and yeah, like let's probably should schedule the channeling event before your retreat. So I guess you'll see.
Yeah, we'll see what I got open. I'll have
Hey,
to like
Lloyd.
I'll
Hey,
send you
Lloyd.
some dates.
Oh, just Lloyd.
Yeah.
Hello.
I'll I'll send you some dates and we'll figure it out. When we can get it done. And I when we do, it's always amazing. It's always really cool. So I hope you all come to it. So um thank you all for being here, for being this beautiful crowd. It's so cool to have all of you in the audience. I really appreciate your energy and the love that you bring through. So thank you all for being here. And once again, Guardian, thank you.
Thank you. Hope to see you soon.